Good morning, degenerates, and welcome to another episode of Boring Crypto I.O., place where I read you the boring crypto news every morning, Monday through Friday, just so you don't have to. My name is Not Important, guys, and I am your host. Go ahead and smash that like button, turn the bell for notifications, subscribe to the Chaneasy, and let's get into it. Guys, BlackRock revised the spot Bitcoin ETF to enable easier access for banks. Former U.S. President Donald Trump launches MugShot theme NFT drops, and people think he doesn't like crypto. This is hers. This is his third NFT drop. He clearly is into Ethereum. Something to think about. IRS lists 4 crypto crimes among its top cases in 2023. One of them is probably going to be us. All jokes aside, last but not least, SEC wants Binance guilt admission added to own case. I don't know what that means. All right, got a lot to cover today, guys. Let's go to the market, guys. Right now, current market cap sitting at 1.54 trillion, down 1.79 from yesterday, guys. Bitcoin dominance slowly ticking back up 52.1%. ETH dominance ticking down 16.9%, and 33 Gwei will get you that ETH transaction. Fear and greed, I think it's getting lower. I don't remember what it was yesterday, but we're sitting at 73 on the fear and greed index. Guys, let's just go ahead and do it. Get through the top 100, see what the outliers are. Bitcoin, in my opinion, is starting to look weak. We'll talk about it here in just a minute, but kind of looking like a red day. Small red day, not big red day, but a red day, which is to be expected, guys. We had like 2 weeks of just solid nonsense, so I wouldn't be too worried. All right, first outlier, Solana down 6.59%. Second outlier, Avalanche down 9.96%. Polkadot down 5.37%. ICP kind of starting to tick up. Near Protocol down 8.4%. Injective down 6.11%. That's fine, man. We ripped 43%. Went into price discovery, new all-time highs. Not too upset about that. Optimism down 8.06%. Thorchain down 7.13%. Uh-oh. FTT just started ripping. FTX token. People pumping money into this thing. Why? I have no idea. Up 17.33%. TIA down 10.9%. Eagle down 6.39%. Algo down 6.08%. Stacks down 6.82%. Synthetics down 9.92%. KuCoin shares down 6.67%. BitTorrent down 5.22%. Yeah, pretty much a red day, guys. Ordi down 8.87%. Beam starting to tick up a little bit, 2.71% to the upside. Neo ticking up just a little bit too, 4.39% on the upside. IOTA up 5%. Mina down 5.2%. Helium down 7.67%. Pancake swap down 5.14%. Oof, bonk. Ouch, down 21.87% on the day. ELF, AELF, I have no idea what the shit that is. Up 10.63% on the day. Rocket Pool down 7.58%. Blur down 5.71%. SEI down 7.51%. Tether Gold ticking into the top 100, guys. There's your top 100. Looking like a red day unless we get a reversal. As well as Bitcoin dominance ticking up. We'll look at that here. Let's just go. Bitcoin 4-hour. Doesn't look strong, guys. We continue to break support and flip these things into resistance, which is not good. This original support here is now looking like resistance. The only thing saving us is the top of this original ascending channel trend line of it. here's what we could be seeing right now. You could be seeing a potential. Change the color of this to like, oh, I don't know, pink, so you can see it. Anyway, we could be looking at a potential ascending triangle right here, guys, if this starts to range in this area with a potential breakout to the upside. Something I was looking at this morning. If we start doing this and ranging inside here, this could break to the upside. Oops. But the odds are not in our favor right now. If we lose this channel, the top of this ascending channel, guys, as support, look for 40 to hold, or 39.9, whatever. We'll just call it 40K. I'm pretty sure that's what that really is. If that doesn't hold, guys, everything's out the window. We're hoping that we're back into the channel. Who knows? And then we're looking for pullbacks to, I mean, what do I have here? I mean, on the low end, 33.03.3 is what I have. Yeah. But hopefully the channel will hold, but who knows, man. But we are rolling over, and we're sitting right where I told you guys I would get out if we don't hold it. But that's it. That's all we're looking for Bitcoin. I mean, we were ticking up. That's kind of like divergence there. Money flow is ticking down. I mean, guys, this is the form of a downtrend. Like, I mean, we are starting a downtrend. Lower highs, kind of lower lows. Not really. These lower highs. This might be a reversal. Guys, I gotta be honest, it looks weak. It looks weak right now. That's what my head's saying. Everything I'm looking at looks weak. If we can't flip, here, I'll just say it this. If we can't flip 41.351 back into support, like we did right here, expect us to break down. Just keep an eye. I mean, I always say this, you know, and I say this all the time. Again, I'm not a good trader. I'm not an amazing trader by any means, stretch or shape, form, whatever. I'm not a financial advisor, nor is this financial advice. Guys, I'm still learning every day. I just want you guys to be aware of what I'm looking at, and I'm always open to conversation. If by all means, if you're a better trader or you see something different, I'm always open to have a conversation about it. Let's talk. There's no right or wrong, in my opinion. You know, everybody reads charts a little bit differently, but what I'm seeing is weakness. So unless we flip into support, this 41.351, I would expect a break back down. That's where I'm at. As well as today, get ready for, I'm pretty sure there's an FOMC meeting today. Yeah, Fed press conference, 14:30 is like 2:30 East Coast time, if I remember correctly. FOMC, yeah. So expect volatility for when the Fed starts talking, guys. I'm trying to think of who shows up live every time. Oh, excuse me, guys. What's his name? Why can't I think of this dude's name? Tom. Oh, what is his name? I'm trying to think, guys. I'm trying to remember. Let's see what happens if I pull up FOMC meeting live. Pull up Homie's channel. Of course not. It's all like major news stuff. Anyways, guys, just type in FOMC live, meeting live, and I'm sure you guys will be able to watch it if that's something you want to do. something else. Oh, why can't I think of the dude's name? He's a big XRP bull. Oh well. Tom Crown, I think is his name. I've been trying to, like, I think it's Tom Crown. Let's see. Yes, Tom Crown. There you go. Gotta just beat my brain to death trying to figure out what this dude's name was. Tom Crown. Good content, good trader, guys. Go ahead and follow him if you want to. If you want to watch the FOMC live, he always plays it live, as well as he goes over the charts while it's happening. Just some food for thought. Something I don't do. And I don't mind, guys, I don't mind giving shout outs and supporting other YouTubers. Guys, I'm a small channel. It doesn't really bother me. Like, I'm not expecting too much from doing this. I do it for myself and just to help out and add to the pot of expanding crypto adoption. So no big deal. Guys, go follow Tom Crown. Good TA. And if you want to watch what's going on with the FOMC this afternoon, he's got it scheduled for 1:30 p.m. I'm on East Coast time, so I'm assuming that's what that is. Go watch, man. He breaks down the conversation really well. Keeps you informed on how it may affect the market. So something to think about. Outside of that, guys, that's all I've got for Bitcoin. Let's go ahead and look at the dominance too, right? We've slowly started to tick up. This is Bitcoin overall dominance in the market. If Bitcoin ticks up and starts pulling dominance away from altcoins, you'll see altcoins start to pull back, which is what we're looking at right now. There's a big pullback in the market. I think everybody's kind of like, I would assume everybody's tethering up because Bitcoin isn't pumping or anything. Waiting to see what happens in the FOMC meeting today. Cardano kind of starting to move a little bit. Cardano's setting up in a symmetrical triangle shape kind of thing going on. Now, here's what's interesting. I see a lot of people pull symmetrical triangles and they're like, oh, it's going to break out. Symmetrical triangles are, or they're going to break, it's going to break out to the upside, excuse me. Symmetrical triangles, from what I've always learned, are just consolidation. Yes, you will potentially get a breakout, but it's 50-50. It could go up, it could go down. So just be aware of that when people are like, oh, it's a triangle, it's going to break to the upside. Not the case. Anyway, we're setting up an ascending, or a symmetrical triangle shape here on Cardano, which is good. Consolidation is good. As long as the momentum in the market stays, I would expect this to break to the upside, especially after the run we just had. And especially with the run we just had and the fact that it didn't dump hard after that run, right? So with that being said, I would naturally expect this to be a nice, safe cool-off period for Cardano after that run. And as long as the market, we don't get any weird news today with the FOMC. I mean, look at this thing. Jesus. Look at money flow. Ooh, they snap. And starting to tick back up. Green dots, green dots. Yeah, man, this looks bullish as shit to me. Keep an eye on it. All right, let's get on the news. I'll get you guys out of here. BlackRock revises spot Bitcoin ETF to enable easier access for banks. BlackRock said the new ETF model offers superior resistance to market manipulation, except for when they manipulate it. Something the SEC has long used as a reason to reject the spot Bitcoin ETF. BlackRock has revised its spot Bitcoin ETF application to make it easier for Wall Street banks to participate by creating new shares in the fund with cash rather than just crypto. Right. The new in-kind redemption prepay model will allow banking giants such as JP Morgan and Goldman Sachs to act as authorized participants for the fund. You mean JP Morgan that was anti-crypto? That sat in front of Elizabeth Warren just a few days ago saying if he was the government, he would shut crypto down? Are you guys not seeing this? Saying one thing, doing another. Absolute charade. Complete theater. What a joke. To act as authorized participants for the fund, letting them circumvent restrictions that prevent them from holding Bitcoin or crypto directly on their balance sheets. Oh, so they can play in the deep end of the pool too? Sweet. I love taking care of the banks. The new model was presented by 6 members of BlackRock and 3 from NASDAQ in a November 28th meeting with the United States Securities and Exchange Commission. If approved, the move could be a game changer for Wall Street banks with trillion-dollar balance sheets looking to get involved, as many highly regulated banks can't hold Bitcoin themselves. Welcome to your loophole so banks can get involved and control the flow. Whoop-de-doo. If approved, the move could be a game changer for Wall Street bank, blah, 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 blah. Under a revised model, authorized participants, APs, would transfer cash to a broker/dealer, which converts it into Bitcoin before storing it with the ETF's custody provider, Coinbase Custody, in BlackRock's case. The new structure also works by shifting risk away from APs and placing it more in the hands of market makers. Right. Do I understand any of that? No. Do I understand that supposedly they're doing with under the guise that this will help stop manipulation? Yes. In reality, does this mean that they're going to manipulate it? Absolutely. BlackRock said the new model also offers superior resistance to market manipulation. My ass. My whole ass. Which has been one of the primary reasons the SEC has repeatedly denied all prior spot Bitcoin ETF applications. I disagree. I think this is actually like backward speak and gaslighting. They didn't want to, they denied it because they couldn't manipulate it. Now that they're looking for ways that they can control it, then they're going to go, oh, okay, got it. Now that we have all the things in place where we can control this, cool, now we'll prove it. Anyway. Additionally, BlackRock claimed a new ETF structure would strengthen investor protections, lower transaction costs, and increase simplicity and harmonization across the wider Bitcoin ETF ecosystem. Guys, welcome to the utopia that is traditional finance. Simplicity and harmonization. Here for you. So simple. So easy. So harmonious. BlackRock ETF. Get yourself some. BlackRock meets the SEC for the 3rd time. According to the SEC filing, BlackRock met with the Gary Gensler-led SEC for the 3rd time on December 11th. I am not reading that. Go follow Eric Balkunas if you want to read all of this lawyer speak stuff. BlackRock and NASDAQ's second meeting with the SEC on November 28th was a follow-up from the first with the securities regulator on November 20th, where it presented its original in-kind redemption model. The SEC must make a decision on BlackRock's application by January 15th, with the final deadline scheduled for March 15th. Meanwhile, ETF analysts predict the SEC will issue a decision on several pending spot Bitcoin ETF applications sometime between January 5th and 10th. That's what we're looking at right now. Grayscale, Bitwise, VanEck, WisdomTree, Invesco, Galaxy, Fidelity, and Hashtag are among the other financial firms awaiting a decision by the SEC between those dates. Yeah. Well, it's coming, guys. Will it pump bags? Absolutely. Will it be probably the last bull cycle? It's kind of what I'm leaning towards. All right. Orange Man himself. Former U.S. President Donald Trump launches MugShot-themed NFT drop. Never surrender, the former U.S. President wrote. Former United States President Donald Trump is launching a 3rd NFT dubbed MugShot, centered around the theme of his ongoing criminal indictments. According to the December 12th announcement, the trading cards are purchasable via either credit card or wrapped ETH and are not transferable until December 31st of 2024. Users must provide KYC information to purchase the NFTs, even if they pay with crypto. In explaining the rationale behind the collection, the collector's website reads, on Thursday, August 24th of 2023, President Trump was formally arrested in Fulton County, Georgia. This is a moment in history. It's the first ever mugshot of a United States president. In the photo, Trump has a furrowed brow with a determined gaze, which says he'll never surrender. This is so weird. Priced at $99 each, users who purchase 47 or more, so $4,700 worth of Trump, Jesus Christ, Digital trading cards can receive a piece of the presidential actual suit from his famous mugshot and dinner at a Mar-a-Lago with the president. This is Trump's third NFT drop following previous success. Melania? I suck. Trump, former First Lady of the United States and wife of Donald Trump, has also previously launched an NFT collection. The 45th U.S. president is currently seeking a non-consecutive second term in 2024 U.S. presidential election. Starting this year, Trump has been indicted by both state and federal authorities on allegations of business fraud and efforts to overturn 2020 U.S. presidential blah, 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 totaling 91 felony charges. Such bullshit. Look, I'm not a Trump fan, but if you guys can't see the nonsense in this, wake up, guys. They're terrified of this dude. They're terrified because people worship this guy on a really weird level. And I see it. I think it's fucking weird as shit. But do I think Trump's a dictator? Absolutely not. Look at all the shit that the Biden administration has done. They're so dictatorship, it's insane. But am I like, do I think Trump is the Antichrist? No. Do I think he's good financially for the U.S.? Absolutely. Do I think he is an idiot, should keep his fucking mouth shut? Yeah. Do I want him as president? Not really, but do I want Biden either? No. Do I want any of these asshats standing on stage? Honestly, no. I don't know. I don't trust any of these people anymore, guys. Just know where my head's at. Anyway, if you can't see that this is basically just bullshit charges thrown at someone to try and keep them from running for president, come on. Stop lying to yourself. This is all bullshit. However, the U.S. Constitution has no clauses automatically disqualifying suspects or convicted criminals from running for a federal office. The 14th Amendment to the U.S. Constitution, which bars convicted insurrectionists from holding public office, requires congressional action to be enforced. Yeah, he's going to run. I have a strong feeling it's going to be between him and Biden again, unless something, oh no, all of a sudden happens to Biden, which I think might happen. And they'll probably try and throw in that turd from California, Gavin Newsom. I think they're grooming that guy to step in because that dude plays ball all day long with the cult, basically. With the DNC, he does whatever they say. He is their poster child. So I have a strong feeling that it is definitely going to be between Trump and Biden. Like I said, if something doesn't happen to Biden. If you want to challenge that, I dare you to go look at how many potential candidates are running for Democratic, or on the Democratic side are running for office. Literally 3. 2 of them you've never heard of before. Kennedy went to independent, which unfortunately means he won't win. I mean, he kind of slit his own throat on that, but the DNC wouldn't let him win anyways because he doesn't play ball with them. He's a middle of the road guy, which makes sense. There's nothing wrong with being a middle of the road guy. The parties have chosen to make us this divided, guys. It's all on purpose. They want us fighting each other as opposed to paying attention to the fucking dumb shit they're doing. Oh, with that being said, like, again, I'm repeating myself, but if something all of a sudden out of nowhere happens to Biden, like he has a stroke or something, it's going to be Biden against Trump. I'm open to a conversation about it. I'm not going to yell or scream at anybody or get mad at anybody. That is terrible. Humans are allowed to disagree and have conversations about it. But that's where my head's at. All right, moving on, guys. Don't want to make this political, and I'm starting to, and I'm sorry. The IRS lists 4 crypto crimes among its top cases in 2023. One of them is going to be the fact that you buy it and hold it. I don't know. The case included investigations into the Silk Road Marketplace, OneCoin, Oyster Protocol founder Bruno Bloch, and a money laundering scheme using Bitcoin kiosks. Criminal Investigation Unit of the United States Internal Revenue Service has listed 4 crypto-related cases among the top 10 of its most prominent and high-profile investigations. In a December 11th notice, the IRS unit said there were 4 significant cases in 2023 involving the seizure of cryptocurrency. Now, I want you guys to focus on this. Anytime I hear someone say the seizure of cryptocurrency, all I look at is, oh, they saw someone with a lot of money and we're going to find a way to take it. Okay? Which is what they do, which is what the government does. This is why they're one of the largest holders of Bitcoin and cryptocurrency, because they steal it from people and charge them with money laundering and all sorts of other shit, whether it's true or not. Fraudulent practices, money laundering, and other schemes. Coming in at third most high-profile investigation in the past year was OneCoin co-founder Carl Sebastian Greenwood, who was sentenced to 20 years of prison in September for his role in marketing and selling a fraudulent crypto asset. Was it? When OneCoin was asking for people's IDs and their blood and their eyeballs, I just stopped looking at it. Maybe I need to do some research. What happened with OneCoin? Other cases include Ian Freeman, a New Hampshire resident, sentenced to 8 years of prison for operating a money laundering scheme using Bitcoin kiosks and failing to pay taxes in 2016 and 2019. The government body was also behind an investigation of Oyster Protocol founder Amir Elamani, known as Bruno Block, for tax evasion related to minting and selling Pearl tokens. Look how proud these people are. They parade around as if they're social media influencers now. It's the weirdest thing to me that the IRS criminal investigation has a Twitter or an X. Washington DC team partners uncovered the scheme of Bruno Block founder cryptocoin, blah, blah, like they're touting it around. It's a very odd thing we have going on right now in our country. One of the oldest criminal cases that made the IRS list was the story of James Zong, an individual charged with stealing Bitcoin from Silk Road Marketplace in 2012. Zong managed to conceal his role in the crime for roughly 10 years before authorities raided his home in November of 2021, finding the bulk of the crypto worth more than $3 billion at a time in a floor safe and a computer concealed in a popcorn tin. It is an annual report released on December 4th. The IRS Criminal Investigation Unit said it had initiated more than 2,676 cases in the 2023 financial or fiscal year, which included more than $37 billion related to tax financial crimes. The government department has seized more than $10 billion in cryptocurrency since 2015. It's a shakedown, guys. Gestapo-ass shakedown. Turn out your pockets. Give us what you got. We're rolling you. See you later. Bye. It's insane. All right, SEC wants Binance guilt admission added to own case. Guys, this is our last story for the day. We'll get you out of here. Binance said the SEC hasn't demonstrated that the resolution reached with the DOJ are pertinent to the regulators' faulty claims against Binance Holdings and former CEO CZ. Binance Holdings and its former CEO CZ have reacted to a move by the United States Securities and Exchange Commission to include Binance's admission of guilt to the Department of Justice in its own legal proceedings. In a December 12th filing submitted to the U.S. District Court for the District of Columbia, Binance insisted the SEC's attempt to include the $4.3 billion guilty plea and settlement agreement with the DOJ in the continuing case was procedurally incorrect and should not be allowed. The ongoing Binance SEC legal case began on June 5th of 2023 when the agency accused the company of 13 securities law violations, including that Zhao, CZ, and Binance managed customer assets on Binance US and mixed or redirected customer assets. The DOJ negotiated a separate settlement with Binance and its former CEO in November that resolved its probe into the company. The deal required Binance to pay $4.3 billion in penalties and allowed the company to continue operations while adhering to U.S. regulations. Although not formally included in the settlement, the SEC contended that the federal court overseeing the case against the exchange should consider the statement and acknowledgments made by Binance and CZ in a November 21st settlement. The SEC argued that the settlements demonstrate that Binance was well aware it was operating in the U.S., serving U.S. customers, and tapping into infrastructure within the U.S. for transactions. In reply, Binance argued the SEC did not show how the resolution reached with the DOJ were relevant to any of the SEC's faulty claims against Binance Holding NCZ. In court papers submitted on December 12th, 2023, Binance argued that the SEC notice does not substantiate its claims in the lawsuit from June of 2023. It said the SEC notice is an impermissible supplemental brief that identifies no new authority and instead attempts to introduce new factual information and arguments. This alone is a reason to disregard it. The company added that preventing a judicial notice is not a substitute for amending a complaint. This is all lawyer speak, man. This shit goes way over my head. According to the company's statement, the SEC's attempt to leverage resolutions with other agencies indicates a lack of information regarding any appropriate regulatory authority on the part of the SEC. If you are in law, let me know what that means. I don't. Guys, let's look at Bitcoin one last time before I let you go. Got to break 41,351, guys. That's it. That's what I'm looking at. Keep your eye on it. Outside of that, guys, let's go back to my channel. Oh, snap. Where did my channel go? Hold on. There we go, guys. Outside of that, guys, if you do enjoy the content I provide for you here every morning on Boring Crypto IO, please, by all means, subscribe to the channel. Turn on the bell for notifications so you know when I do post videos, guys. Watch the videos, share the videos on all your social platforms. But above all, if there's anything you can do to help spread the adoption of crypto and help grow this channel, this small, friendly neighborhood channel, Boring Crypto IO, please, by all means, like the videos. It is the biggest thing, yet the easiest thing, and a free thing you can do for all of us. I'll see you guys bright and early tomorrow morning. I am out of here.